Hi, it's Guy here. Just wanted to spend a few moments just reflecting on two words: present and presence. So this word present, if you break it down, this is pre-sent, and presence, pre-sense. So pre means something comes before. So something coming from before has been sent into the now that is here. Present. So it's reflecting on this and connecting it with what I know to be true, that everything begins with a dream. Everything visible begins in the invisible. Creation is the effect of an invisible creative source energy. This is happening all of the time. We have a desire, an inner experience, an inner dream, an inner vision, and our focusing upon it sends the vibrational wave to collect the substance in the physical experience, which then manifests as a circumstance or a meeting or a relationship or a happening. So we're constantly translating dream time or vision time, feelings and energies, desires and intentions into physical manifestation. This is how the creative process works. It's an inside job, and that's very important to realize. It's an inside job, from inside out. A lot of people attempt to manipulate the circumstances and change the outer world first, spend their whole life engaged in an outer focus. And this is very tiring, full of a lot of effort. Whereas we can actually shift the causal creative focus, and that sends a new resonant wave all the way down and through, all the way out into the physical created world. So connecting this to the word present, you could also see it that my intention or my dream time awareness, which is previous to the manifestation, has been sent into the creation. So my intention is sent into this present moment and is manifesting as this here and now. This is present. This is what is present. What is present is an intention prior to this time-space moment, which is being forwarded, projected into this time-space reality. It's quite interesting because people often hear this word and they hear it as what is happening now. What is happening now is a result of what was happening just then, and just then, and just then, before. The previous moment is carrying this moment upon its shoulders and leaping it forwards. The ocean is carrying the wave to the shore. It's carrying, manifesting. So this is just one view on present, that what we consider to be happening in this present moment is actually being pre-sent by our intentions, our dreams, our focus. We've caused it into creation. So I hope that's interesting for you to reflect upon, because a lot of people are caught in this teaching of the power of now. In a sense, it's the power of what just was, manifesting as the here and now. So I just want to reflect upon the other word, presence. Pre-sense. So our senses are attuned to this physical organism, this body, and we're talking about something which is pre or prior the sensational mechanism. What is pre-sensation? What is pre-sensing? And for me, it's pointing towards being. My being is here prior to the experience of sensation, prior to the experience of moving through the senses. This being is the eternal witness, or my sacred heart, or my soul self, source energy. So this is prior to sense. So my being is moving through my senses, and this is what is generating the human experience. But it's my being that is the experiencer. So I've just driven here in my car, but it's me having the experience through the driving of the car. My being is having the experience of being human through the car of the senses. Yeah? So the senses are instruments of experience. But I am the experiencer. You are the experiencer. So presence, for me, is about my being fully having this experience through this sensual, sense-oriented, sensitive, subtle, sensational mechanism of being human. So just 2 points to consider. Present and pre-sense. Yeah. Just changes the orientation slightly to what it means to be in the now. Is that we are collaborating and constantly creating this moment of now and the next moment of now that we're going to arrive into. And as we get more and more conscious of this process, we deliberately start to manifest and create and call forth creation. Because we tune in to the dream time, we tune into our desires, we tune into our intention, and we deliberately project that forth into the physical realm to manifest as our experiences, relationships, circumstances. It's an inside job. You know, we are fundamentally creative, causal beings, constantly supporting this creation in the physical universe that we are experiencing. But the we that is having the experience is the same one who is generating and creating the experience. And this is the beautiful thing, as we start to rest more and more into the experiencer, into the creator that we are, we can enjoy the various forms and the diversity of the creation, but in some sense we're not so attached to the outermost manifestations. You know, we enjoy them. They're the extensions of source energy. They extend from us from the inside outwardly. So we savor them. We savor the flavors and the senses and the sensation and the experience of what's happening. But in some way, the most important point is that we are the experiencer, which is constant, eternal, ever here. Yeah, and then this is moving through the play of creation. And just one other aspect I'd like to point to or talk about in terms of presence is that for me it's got nothing to do with time or space. Well, there's a little bit to do with it because it manifests in a time-space reality, but for me it's what are we present to as well. What is present in our awareness? It's just another way of working with this word. So it's like I might be presently attentive to some thoughts or to some visions or to some sensation or to some experience. I'm presently engaged. My focus is moving in presence with various aspects of my being. So it's like allowing himself to become present to the whole field of what's moving in the experiential realm. So this is just another way of looking at this phenomena, to be present. What am I present to? Yeah. Take out the timeline, take out TikTok timeline, take it out, and just recognize this is about awareness. What am I presently engaged in? And ultimately, all of this, the purpose of explaining this and sharing this, is about us coming more and more fully alive, more and more into the authentic state of being, the authentic creator that we are and have always been, and recognizing the full potential that we have as we step into this creative source energy that we are and have always been and will always be. Yeah. So many blessings, lots of love, and a big hug from me. Yeah. Bye bye.